Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I am so excited because we're finally going to be reviewing the new 12 Days of Lunar collection. This just got delivered by my UPS. I'm so excited to dive in here, show you guys all the single shadows, show you guys the two new lip oils, and to tell you guys to stay tuned for a special surprise. You guys want to see what this collection's all about? Is it actually worth it, and what type of eye look I create? Well, then definitely keep watching. Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of Vlogoween, or since this month has been just a mix of Halloween and Christmas, welcome back to another episode of Hallow Thanksmas, where we're celebrating Christmas and Halloween all month long. So I am so excited because you guys know how much I love Lunar Beauty. I have been talking about Lunar Beauty now on my channel for what, 4 years since I've been doing YouTube. I've been talking about Lunar Beauty. I'm absolutely obsessed with this brand, and when they announced that they were doing an advent calendar palette, I was like, oh, sign me up. Oh, say less. Because it's so innovative. You never see any brands out there create a palette like this, where every single day it's going to be a single shadow, and then you put it into an empty magnetic palette. You kind of create your own palette, and it's just so fun. It's so innovative, and I just never seen that. And I just want to take a minute to really appreciate the packaging. Like, look at this. Look, this. What? This is so fucking stunning. Like, Manny did such a good job with the packaging. I'm truly blown away by this. Now, this actually does retail for $50. You guys are gonna get 12 single shades in here. So every single day is going to have a shade, plus you're gonna have the palette right here. And he also included an additional shade right here because he talked about in his video, shade 9 not being pressed the way that he wanted it to. So you're gonna get this as a replacement instead of the one that's already in here, but now you kind of get like an extra shadow. So this retails for $50, and then he also released 2 new lip oils, and you guys know how much I love Lunar Beauty lip products. These retail for $18 a piece. We got the shade Tease Me and Love Me. One's gonna be berry scented, one's gonna be like berry scented, one's gonna be strawberry scented, and I am so excited. You guys can use code Allie to save you guys 10% off over at anything on Lunar Beauty website. Speaking of that, when the launch first occurred, for like the first couple of minutes, my code was not active, and so many guys were DMing me saying your code's not working, and I'm like, I know, because I was on the website myself trying to buy this collection for my Christmas giveaway. So I was trying to put my code in, it wasn't working. I kept refreshing, and then finally my code went through. So the code did work, and it wasn't just for me. Like, it was not working for anybody for the first couple of minutes, but it did work. I did look on the website. This collection is still available. So if you guys do want to get your hands on it, I suggest you guys do so, because once this palette's gone, it's gone. It's not coming back. The lip oils are permanent, but the palette is sadly not coming back. There's not that much left, so if you guys want to go get it, definitely go get your hands on it. So with that said, guys, I am so excited because we're just gonna dive right on in. Like I said, this is so cool. I have never seen anyone do this before. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the palette. So we're gonna sit here and push that in. Hold up.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
I wanted to save the packaging, but I don't know if it could be saved. That was actually quite difficult to pull out to be nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here is the 12 Days of Lunar. This is going to be the empty magnetic palette. First off, can we seriously take a moment to appreciate how fucking beautiful this is. This is probably the prettiest like Lunar Beauty packaging I have ever seen. You are gonna have like the northern lights, which definitely kind of gives the feel of Christmas, but it's not too over the top Christmas either, which I really do love. It just kind of represents like, I don't even know, like it just kind of represents like the holidays. Like, it doesn't just scream Christmas, and I really do love that factor. But you're gonna have those your empty 12 pans right here with the gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. I just want to point out, like, the photographs for this campaign are chef's kiss. Okay, so I'm so excited because, like I said, I've never come across a brand that's ever done this before. So we're gonna go into day 1. Oh gosh, this is gonna be difficult. Okay, so day 1 just pulls out, and it comes in this really cute box right here. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, he did not create any shade names for this because, you know, people are going to rearrange it and place it the way they want to, which I really do appreciate. So This is shade number 1. It's going to be like this beautiful, beautiful gold. I will go ahead and swatch these in the back of my hand. The formula on this is so freaking nice. It's like so creamy and buttery. So that's going to be shade number 1. Now we're going to have day number 2, which I really like. These ones are a lot easier to pop out than the palette were. Okay, this is shade number 2 right here. Very, very, very gorgeous. We have day 3. Wow, these are gliding on so beautifully. That is day number 3. This is going to be day number 4. Day number 4. We have day 5. Day 5. This is day number 6. Day number 6. This is day number 7. Day number 7. We have day number 8. Day number 8. Okay, so this is the one that came in the palette. This is the one that he wants us to replace. I'm just going to show you it. This is day number 9, but he doesn't like how this one is formulated, so he wants us to replace this. I'm just going to show you guys the difference. So this is day number 9, and this is the one he doesn't want us to have. So that's day 9, and that's what he wants us to replace it with, is right there. Day 10. Day 10. We have day 11. That's day 11. And then we have day 12, and that's day 12 right here. So this is the 12 Days of Lunar palette right here. Now let me show you guys what I created. Okay, so this is my 12 Days of Lunar palette. Don't mind that. I just got water on it, so don't mind that. That is going to be my 12 Days of Lunar palette right here. I would definitely say it's a beautiful palette. It's definitely more on like the neutral tone side, where it has just some pops of colors, but there's mostly a lot of neutral tones in here that you can create very beautiful everyday neutral colors with. So that's very exciting, especially if you love neutrals. I think you're really going to love this palette. The formula on this felt amazing. It felt just like the Nude Prism palette, which makes me really excited. I really did enjoy that. The only negative thing I'll say so far is that this was just a little bit harder to get out than what it looked like. Like this was a lot harder. It just really had to pull hard to get it open. And I know some people out there might actually struggle with that. Like I know there's some shades in here I literally had to struggle just to get open because they did not want to pop open. So it's something that I wish would have changed just a little bit, where this would have been a lot easier to open. I just feel like it was pretty tight in there. I feel like it was pretty tight in there, and just I didn't have the easiest time opening it. But that's the only negative thing I have to say so far on this. On that, I think it's a really cool concept. I love the packaging. I love the colors in here. I think this is going to be that perfect everyday, like neutral holiday vibe palette. So next, we're gonna go move on into the 2 new lip oils right here. You guys know how much I love Lunar Beauty lip oils. First off, he changed the packaging. So on the inside, you're gonna have black with like a little moon, like a little stars in here. I freaking love that. Then he did like a pink ombre, which I think is so beautiful. Plus he did like 2 holiday-esque colors. So the very first one we have is going to be this shade right here. This is called Love Me. Like, love me, say that you love me.
Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
So this definitely has a strawberry like scent to it, and it definitely has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. So it does have a little bit of tinting to it, which I really do appreciate this. This is one of those shades that I could definitely wear by itself, but I probably would put this on top of a liquid lip. Love the way this looks. And it tastes like strawberries. Okay, that's nice. Okay, then we have the shade Tease Me. You know, honestly, I'd probably be more apt to wear this one by itself because it does have a little bit of a pink, it does have a little bit of a purple undertone. It kind of blends into more of my natural lip, which I really do appreciate. Again, it feels amazing on the lips. It's super hydrating. It's high shine. It smells incredible. It smells like berries. And it tastes like the Nerds, like the grape Nerds. That's what it tastes like. That is so good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom you guys in. We're gonna create an eye look with this palette. We're gonna use these lip oils, and I'm gonna let you guys know whether or not this was worth it. So let's get you guys zoomed on in. Okay, so we're gonna do like a really beautiful glam holiday look because this is something I would definitely wear during the holidays. So I'm actually gonna go in with this shade right here. We're gonna kind of run this along the crease. Don't mind how there's spots in it. I promise it did not come like that. That is just my fault for getting water on it. That's just purely my fault. So I hope everybody had a really good weekend. I did. I had a great weekend. I did not post on Saturday because I went to a murder mystery style where it's like flopper style. We dressed it up. We dressed up like we were in the 1920s. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but the only thing I got kind of annoyed about is that the actor that was there is a paid actor to put on the murder mystery. And you know what? He did a great job. However, it was his job to go around and like assign people roles. So of course he gives me the little 8-year-old child called April Summers, and I was supposed to walk around and call the older dads or the older men at my table fake daddy. And it was just a little annoying. And the only reason it was a little annoying is because whenever he would talk to me as part of the performance, he'd be like, and you little girl, like what did you see at the crime scene? And I just wanted to roll my fucking eyes so bad and be like, I'm not a fucking little girl. Because my entire life I've gotten that. I get it. I'm 5'1", I'm really short, I understand. But shit, like last year I went to freaking Denny's with Corey, and when I walked in, they said, would you like a kid menu? It's insulting. I can't stand it. So when I got assigned that role, I immediately rolled my freaking eyes, like, of course. But then, you know, I was like, whatever, I'm a team sport, I'll go with it. But then, like, when he would sit there and talk to me like I'm a little child, I'm like, bitch, I'm not a freaking child. I'm an adult. Like, I'm turning 33 years old this Wednesday. Like I'm not a child. But yeah, so that was fun. And then on Sunday, me, Corey, Teresa, Alex, and our mutual friend Michael went to Kobe Steakhouse to kind of celebrate my birthday coming up on the 26th and Teresa's birthday that just passed last week. So we went out and celebrated, and so many of you guys were so sweet. So many of you guys sent me DMs wishing me happy birthday. So thank you guys so much. It was a great time. I also played a lot of the new Disney Dreamlight Valley. Such a fun game. I did post an episode, the very first episode, although I don't think I'm going to continue the series only because it's such a tedious game, requires a lot of work, a lot of time, and simply you guys were just not interested in watching it, and that's okay. I'm a makeup channel, did not expect that, but since it requires hours and hours and hours of my time, I don't want to sit there and put something out that none of you guys really care to watch, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to enjoy the game on my own time and just finally take something in for me. But it definitely is a lot of fun. There are a lot of people out there who do stream it. So if you guys do want to go check it out, you guys should. Or you guys should go get the game because it truly is such a fantastic game. All right, so I'm just going to blend this shade out really, really messily because we're going to clean it up, so I don't care if it gets pretty messy. So laying that down right there. Then on the outer corner, we're going to go in with this deep brown shade right here. I'm going to tap that in the outer corner. And then we're going to utilize the shimmer set. I love the fact that there's 6 shimmers and 6 mattes. That's actually really nice. All right, so I'm just going to start to tap this in right here. So far, the mattes are pretty pigmented. They are blending out really, really nicely. Laying down beautifully. I'm not having any troubles with them whatsoever. We're going to go into this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gold shade. We're going to lay that right next to that beautiful brown shade. This is so stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this right here. We're gonna go to this beautiful shade right here to put that right next to that. I feel like it's just gonna really, oh my god, yes, complement that shade very beautifully. I will say these butters are super, super creamy. They feel creamier than the actual Nude Prism palette does. Like these ones feel super creamy. Okay, so now that that's laid down, I told you I want to do something very easy and basic. We're going to go into this black shade right here, and we're going to use that to line our upper lid so I can blend it in with my fake lashes. So I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to stamp this right here. This is the easiest way for me to do like an upper liner without having to actually use physical liner. It's just using eyeshadow. Now that it's laid down, we're going to quickly do the other eye off camera, come back, our lashes on, then we're going to do the lips together, and that's pretty much going to wrap up our video for today. Okay guys, so to finish off the eye look, we're going to go back into that brown shade right here. I'm just going to lightly buff that underneath the eyes, and then we're going to do the inner corner and the brow bone. So far, this palette is actually really beautiful. I think like this gold shade right here is just like truly selling me on it being like a holiday palette. I feel like it's that perfect gold that is like the perfect gold for the holidays. And then I'm gonna take that lighter brown shade, and then we're gonna use that lighter brown shade to kind of buff it out. Just make a beautiful, like soft, neutral eye look today. Well, just make it a beautiful, neutral eye look today. Okay, so now that the eyes are pretty much done, we're gonna go back into this palette one more time. And we're actually going to take this lighter shade right here, and we're going to use that as our inner corner and as our brow bone today. I think it's just going to be so freaking beautiful. Just going to take this. Wow, do you guys see how bright that is? That's stunning. Oh my gosh. Okay, then to finish off this look, we're gonna go in with my red liner from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. I really need Lunar Beauty to roll out with some red liner because it's just gonna be perfect. So I'm just gonna line my lips. Now we're gonna go in with my favorite red lip of all time. This is Aphrodite Red Liquid Lip. Manny brought it back because of all the years that I harassed him to bring this shade back. He brought it back and it is just the perfect red lip. This is my absolute favorite red lip. The only thing close to this is going to be the Blend Bunny Cosmetics Like a Pro red shade. Now this is going to be a demi matte, so it doesn't fully dry down, so it does have the ability to transfer, but not fully. Okay, now we're just gonna let this shade dry down really fast. All right, so now that the shade is pretty much drying down, we're gonna go in with the Love Me lip oil right here. Like I said, this would be perfect to put on top of a liquid lip. I'm gonna take this, I'm just going to lightly. Oh my God, it just literally enhances that red. My biggest tip I can give you guys in terms of like the Lunar Beauty lip oils and any lip oil in general, I like to just seriously just lay down a lip liner, fill my lip in with the lip liner, to put the lip oil on top, and I'm good to go. Because the fact that it does have a lip oil on it, I definitely will probably end up smearing this lipstick at some point, just because it is going to move the product underneath, but not too much, but just a little bit where it's going to move it. I've had my experiences with lip oils, not just Lunar Beauty, just any lip oil in general, but it still really does a good job at enhancing the lip look. It feels incredible. This is gonna be a lot long lasting. I love it. So, okay, let me go ahead and zoom you guys out. Look what's back. All right, guys, so this is the final look. Of course, I had to add my Santa hat because we have a celebrating Christmas all month long in October. So it's pretty much a happy Hollow Thanksmas, where we're just celebrating October. We're celebrating Halloween and Christmas in one. So of course I had to include my little Santa hat. So what are my thoughts on the new 12 Days of Lunar collection? Y'all, I fucking love it. I think Manny did such a good job with this collection. First off, we need to take a moment to appreciate the packaging. I mean, seriously, this is probably one of the prettiest packagings that Lunar Beauty has ever created. I just am living for the vibe. It's so beautiful. It's so in holiday, and it just really, really is such a pretty, pretty aesthetic. But when you open up, you are going to have the little message that Manny left right here, plus your 12 days of shadows and your palette right here. And the only thing I did not like about this particular packaging is I just felt these were a little bit difficult to open. Like, clearly you guys saw that I had some struggles. It just didn't want to open for me. I had to really, you know, push it in hard and rip it open to get it to open. I wish it was just a little bit easier, but that's the only negative thing I have to say. Other than that, I thought it's a really, really cool, unique concept. You never really see brands do something like this for palettes. For makeup products, sure, a lot of brands do advent calendars, but for a physical palette, I have never seen that done before, and I thought it was so cool, so innovative, and I think Manny did such a good freaking job with this. I freaking love the concept. I love the packaging. And then we have the palette itself. Now, this palette is probably the prettiest palette that Lunar Beauty has ever created. The prettiest. I'm obsessed with how it looks. And then on the inside, we do have those 12 shadows. You're going to have 6 mattes, you're gonna have 6 shimmers, 6 mattes. You guys can arrange the palette however you guys want to arrange it. I just kind of laid it out in like color order and like shimmers and mattes. That's just how I laid it out. Whether it's gonna stay like this, I don't know. I like to mix and match, but this is how I have it laid out so far, and I really do enjoy the layout. I think it's a beautiful, neutral, everyday palette with just a pop of colors. I think that the formula in here was so beautiful. I know that he had said the formula was just like Nude Prism, but I personally found this to be better than Nude Prism. Not only were the mattes super pigmented, but these shimmers, I don't know what he did differently, but they just felt extra creamy, extra soft. They have such high shine. They blended beautifully. I'm pretty sure if I put this on top of like a glitter glue, it'd even have more of a pop. I don't know what he did differently, but this is probably my favorite formula so far from Lunar Beauty. I think he did such a phenomenal job with this. It's beautiful. I love the formula on this palette. I love the color scheme. I think it's a perfect holiday palette. You're going to have those pops of colors. You're going to have those neutrals, and I just think it definitely screams the holidays for me. I absolutely love it. Plus, it's genius that you can mix and match it. So I think he did a phenomenal job on that. I also love the fact that he threw in the extra shadow. I thought that was really cool for him to do so. And then we do have these 2 beautiful lip oils. Now, these actually are going to smell like strawberry and berry. You guys can clearly see it has such a beautiful high shine to it. I'm obsessed with Lunar Beauty lip oils. Not only are they so high shine, but they're extremely hydrating. They're extremely comfortable. They're long lasting. They don't feel sticky on the lips. They just glide on so smoothly, and I really do appreciate that. It almost feels like water for how smooth it is. I think he did such a great job with this. I love Lunar Beauty lip products. They're my absolute favorite in the world. I tell you guys that all the time, and I just think that Manny did such a fantastic job with this full collection. So the lip oils, they do retail for $18 a piece. The Advent Calendar palette retails for $50, and it's still available, right, like I said, right now, but they are limited. So once this palette's gone, it's gone, but the lip oils are here to stay. And if you guys want to, you guys can use my code Allie, which will save you guys 10% off. I use my code because I actually bought a whole set for myself. So I bought the palette and the 2 new lip oils. I used my code and it only cost me $77 to get the entire collection. I did free shipping because it can get here whenever it wants to get here. But the reason why I bought an extra set is because I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know now that for Allie's Christmas giveaway, I am doing it this year. It's not gonna be as big as it was last year because I can only afford so much, and there's still a few brands that didn't want to work with me, so I'm just gonna kind of, you know, go with what I have. I went ahead and I'm gonna have a day dedicated to Lunar Beauty, so you guys are gonna see this palette plus these 2 new lip oils in one of my days of giveaways. I'm gonna have a Lunar Beauty featured day, just like I did last year. I'm so excited. So there's going to be a giveaway coming up. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I could have done it in this video, but I want to save it for the holidays because I'm going to be giving away all my favorite Lunar Beauty products to one of you guys in the month of December. So yeah, that is it for today's video. I think Manny did such a kick-ass job with this collection. I think it's so beautiful. It's so minimal. It doesn't require too much with it, and I just think it definitely screams the holidays. I love it so much, and this is probably one of my favorite collections from him since the Nude Prism collection. So Manny, you fucking killed it. I love it so much. Thank you so much for gifting this to me. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to get your hands on this, I'll make sure I link it down below. But yeah, that is it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post every single day in the month of Vlogoween. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's R for the Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to all these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.